Since the beginning of 2022, I've been working on forming new habits and really glowing up mentally and physically. So in this video, I want to share with you guys what those habits are and how it's been going. I hope that this video can motivate you. So we are starting off with one of the habits that I am most excited about, and that is reading. I have not read a fiction book in 5 or 6 years, I want to say. Like, it's been not even a minute, it's been years. And I always loved reading, so I don't really know why I stopped, because every time I would finish a book, I genuinely enjoyed it, and I, would read it all the time. And I decided I wanted to get back into it because I've heard a lot of people putting an emphasis on how important it is and how good it is for your brain. So I went on Book Talk and everyone was posting this book. I would definitely recommend this book. It is great. I will say there are some spicy scenes. There's also, some trigger warnings you might want to check. Like, it does talk about domestic abuse and things like that, but I feel like it really gives a lot of great insight to topics like that. I feel like I understand it in a way I never did before. And overall, it is just a great read with great characters, and it made me excited to read more books. So today I'm actually going to go to the bookstore, and I'm going to bring you guys with me, and we're going to pick up maybe 1 or 2 new books, just so I have more things to read, because I definitely want to start doing this. There were so many times throughout my day where I'd just be like, I really want to read the next chapter, So the fact that it wasn't even I had to discipline myself to read, I just was wanting to do it on my own, that makes me excited. So let's head to the bookstore, and let's also get coffee because I need that. Times like this really make me wish I liked warm coffee. I found my section. I think I want to get this one. I've seen a lot of really good reviews of this one. Okay, it took me 3 tries to find a bookstore that was open for some reason, but I ended up getting 2. I got this one because it just looked really good, and then this one's being turned into a movie, and literally with the last book I read, all I wanted to see was how they would turn it into a movie, so I thought this would be fun. Also, Lucy Hale is playing the main girl in this, so I'm just gonna picture her the whole time I'm reading it. One of my favorite new habits that I've been doing is gatekeeping nights for self-care. For me, that was on Saturday. I had 2 friends trying to get me to go out that night, and I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I went out Friday night, and I simply just want to stay home and take a bubble bath. And that's how I spent my Saturday night, and I'm not mad at it. I think you could either pick a night every week, every Thursday, you just keep for yourself. You just gatekeep that specific night and pamper yourself, or you could pick a different day each week. It's totally up to you. I'm kind of right now just picking a different day each week. I feel like I might have them backwards, wait. Oh, that looks correct. But honestly, I'm starting to think that I need to gatekeep even more nights because I don't know if one's enough. Not to get a little off topic here, but I really wish I would have gatekept my night last night because I was actually supposed to hang out with a boy, and he fucking ruined my whole night because he ghosted me all day. And then we were supposed to hang out at 7, and he texted me at 8:30 being like, sorry? Actually, I never even met him. We were just talking for a week. But anyways, I think you just need to gatekeep certain nights for yourself so you don't have other people ruining your night. Focus on yourself. I don't know, I'm in a very self-care time of my life. I want to take care of myself physically, mentally, emotionally. I'm just bettering myself all the time, and I really love that. One habit that might seem kind of obvious but really made a big difference for me was just changing the way that I talk to myself. I was so mean to myself sometimes. If I was laying in bed all day being lazy, not doing the things I needed to do, I would literally tell myself you're pathetic, you're lazy, you're this, you're that, which did not help at all because I felt like absolute shit doing the things that I needed to do. Instead, if I'm laying in bed being lazy, not doing the things I need to do, I'll tell myself discipline, discipline, discipline. That's a word that I am trying to achieve. That's something that is a goal of mine. So instead of tearing myself down, I just remind myself of the goal, and I'll be like, Brianna, be disciplined, be dedicated. And it's I use positive words to motivate myself instead of negative words to essentially bully myself into getting things done. And it has honestly changed my productivity, my attitude. It has changed so much. Talk to yourself the way you would a friend. I would never, ever tell one of my friends that they're pathetic, so why would I tell that to myself? Yeah, that is definitely a tip that if you guys take like anything from this video, if you're being mean to yourself, please stop. It's literally not gonna help anything. Instead, find words that work for you. Like for me, discipline is just like a really big word that I'm focused on, but maybe for you it'll be a different word. Find something that's positive but works for you. Today's video is actually sponsored by Casetify. I love Casetify so much. This is the one I'm currently wearing on my phone, but I have other options as well. There's even more in the closet, but these are two of my newer ones. Casetify has like an endless amount of different like patterns, and you can also add personalized text. Like I added Brie, my, nickname, obviously, at the bottom. I also got Brie at the bottom of this one because I just love having my name on things. I don't know, is that weird? One of my favorite things about the new Impact and Ultra Impact cases that they have is that this is 65% plant-based and 100% compostable. Last time I worked with Casetify, I did a drop test, so I feel like we should do that again. Honestly, I've been using this case and I've dropped it a few times and it didn't break, but this is the one that they said to do the drop test on. This is the Ultra Impact. And she is flawless. There is no damage once again. Their Chi-Tech 2.0 technology is drop test approved for up to 9.8 feet. I could drop this from almost 10 feet. I feel like what draws me into Casetify is how cute the patterns are and how you can customize everything, but it's also just a super practical option as well. They're 100% non-toxic, 100% non-hazardous, and it has a coating that kills 99% of germs, which, with everything going on in the world, I feel like that is a very good feature to have. They're compatible with 5G and wireless charging. Basically, they've thought of everything. Casetify really is my favorite phone company, so if you guys want to get one of your own cases, I would highly recommend it, and you can actually go to casetify.com/Brianna for 15% off your order. I'll have that link down below in the description bar if you guys want to support today's sponsor. Now on with the video. At this point, I think I've showed my journal like 500 times. You're probably like, Brianna, we get it. You journal now. Like, we get it. But I just feel like this is such an important habit. Even if you guys don't want to go out and buy a journal like I have, I think just starting your day off with like writing positive affirmations can make a huge difference. I really underestimated how important it was to have like a positive mindset, but it is so important. So every day I just start off by writing what I'm grateful for, what would make today great, daily affirmations, and then at the end, highlight of the day, what did I learn today? Just simple things like that, starting and ending your night. It changes everything. Sometimes I'll even get inspired to like go outside of the journal. On February 2nd, 2022, the date was like a lot of twos. I decided to make a list of 22 things that I'm grateful for and 22 things that I'm manifesting. And that's just something that I want to do. I don't want to just do those things like on New Year's because that's not gonna do much for your whole year. Every few weeks I want to be reminding myself what I'm working towards, what makes me happy, what I'm grateful for. There's something about just reminding yourself to be thankful for the simple things like your health, your family, having a bed, a roof, like those simple things that you don't think about, you just take for granted. I'll literally read you some of the things I'm thankful for. They're so simple. Yesterday actually I wrote that I was thankful for my health. I write friends a lot because I feel like that does make just a big difference. I wrote here I'm thankful for new habits, which I definitely am. I feel like I'm also getting more creative with the things that I'm writing that I'm thankful for. Like here I wrote having control over my own life is something that I'm thankful for. That's something that I wouldn't even think about. I just take it for granted if I wasn't actively using my brain trying to think, because you don't want to write the same thing every day. So I'm like getting more creative with the things that I'm thankful for, and it makes me realize just how lucky I am, and that makes me feel good. For this next habit, I want to give a little bit of a trigger warning. I'm going to be talking a little bit about dieting, binge eating, things like that. If you don't want to hear it, you can skip to this time. But a new habit, very, very new habit that I am trying is intermittent fasting. For the longest time, I thought this was called intermediate fasting, but it's not. Intermittent fasting is basically when you have set times where you're eating and set times where you're not. So I am doing 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. I am eating. So basically all day. But then from 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. I am not eating. Honestly, a lot of people who intermittent fast will do something a lot more extreme. I'm only doing 12 hours eating, 12 hours not eating. A lot of people will do like 16 hours not eating. I personally don't have interest in that. I don't want to do that. I'm also like, I don't calorie count. I'm not doing any other type of diets. This is like the only thing that I'm trying right now. And the reason for that is I tend to binge eat at night sometimes. It's not good. I'll eat to the point where my stomach is hurting and I feel pregnant, and eating late at night is just not good for you. So this is something that I want to try, see if it works for me. I'm not going to be super strict with it. Like if I'm out with friends, I can eat. If like people want to go out for breakfast, I can eat. But it is something that I just want to try because I feel like I would benefit from the health benefits. Something that I've been doing a lot recently that I just feel like boosts my serotonin is going for walks. It sounds so simple, but it's really good for you mentally, physically. I walk a lot, honestly, and I live in a cold climate, so there's no excuse. If you live in a warm climate, you can definitely be going for walks, and I feel like you'll definitely feel the difference, especially mentally. Plus you get those steps in, you know? So let's go for a walk. We're actually gonna pick up some rosé. So I'm walking with a friend right now. You can also like FaceTime friends or call friends. I feel like going for walks is just such a good time to like catch up with people as well. I am not naturally the planner friend. Like I don't make plans, I don't ask people to hang out. I just sit back and wait for people to approach me, which is not good because there's been so many nights where I'm like, oh, I would love to go out and do something. I would love to, you know, make plans or do this or hang out with this person, but I'm like all sad that they never asked me to hang out, but I never asked them to hang out. So in 2022, I've been like a lot more like taking control of my plans. If I want to do something, I will make plans. I will ask people to do things. And I feel like it's really good for your friendships as well because it kind of sucks for them if they're always the people reaching out. So a habit that I've been working on, which does not come easy to me, is making plans and asking other people to hang out because it should not be a one-way street. It's just really hard sometimes. One of the only things that makes me feel sane is making lists. I make so many lists. I make lists for everything. And it's all just like in my notes apps. I have lists of people I need to text back. I have things I need to buy, things I need to get done, brands I want to work with. You name it, I have a list for it. My notes app is literally all just lists and drafts of text I'm too scared to send. I also like using Google Calendar sometimes. It's just an easy way to organize everything you need to do and have like a visual representation of that. But if you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, make a list about it. I swear it solves like half the problem. Since I got these meal prep containers about a month and a half ago, I've been trying to just like make meals like once a week, just prep some healthy snacks for myself, and you guys are going to join me tonight while I do that. I have a rough idea of what I want to make, but I'm also just kind of gonna wing it, so we'll see what I end up with. This looks so good. Someone needs to wipe me up immediately. Let me show you guys what I made. Okay, my favorite is this one. I think it's the most aesthetic, and I just have some rice with avocado, some crackers, and then these cucumber rolls. I've never made these before, but I saw it on Pinterest and it looks super intriguing, so I made those. So cute, obsessed. And then with the remaining cucumber, I put that here. I also made a turkey wrap, ooh, with these mysterious berries. I don't actually know what they are, but I saw them at the grocery store and I was like, kind of fun, so I picked those up. Then here we have Thai chicken lettuce wraps. I love Thai chicken lettuce wraps. I've made this before on my channel. And I have my favorite little peanut sauce. And then I didn't really know what to make for a fourth one. I just kind of had extra stuff, so I decided to throw it in here. So we have avocado, rice, and chicken, some carrots, and then this like weird like cheese dip thing. And those are my 4 meals that I prepped, and I'm like so proud of myself because it's so cute. I need to start doing this more because it's actually fun, and I just watched The Tinder Swindler while I did this. It's kind of relaxing. I enjoy cooking. I need to do this more. Do you know what the worst part of forming new habits is? That you have to do it even when you don't want to. And I don't want to work out right now. I don't want to do stretches, but I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for like 5, maybe 10 minutes just to do it, just to stay consistent. Honestly, taking the 5 or 10 minutes a day just helps build momentum and helps me stick with it. So I'm gonna do it because I know it's good for me. That was only 5 minutes, but that is quite literally all I feel like doing today. So, you know, at least I did it. Okay, I totally forgot to film an outro for this video, but I have a very good reason. I've been distracted working on my next 2 uploads, and I genuinely think these are 2 of the best videos that I've like made in a while, so make sure you click my next 2 uploads. Anyways, thank you for watching this video though. I love you guys, and I'll see you very soon. Okay, bye!